that your ball? Is this your ball? Huh? Is that your ball? Did you miss me? You don't care about me, but I got your ball, yeah. I want your ball. Go get your ball. Want your ball? Go get it. Well, I'm back. It feels great to be back. Going up there, traveling around while we were up there, and coming back was a total of 2,200 miles and some change. And that's way too many miles. I'm so tired of driving. But I had a blast. It was fun. It wasn't really much of a vacation, though, because if you go on vacation, you get away from everything. And, you know, you can turn the cell phones off, and you don't have to worry about anything. No communication, as far as I'm concerned. And it wasn't really that case because, you know, we're still on base. I went up there last Wednesday, and Thursday my wife actually had some classes she still needed to attend. And Thursday night we didn't really do much, but didn't really feel like a vacation. It felt like more like, you know, we're just hanging out with family and we go do stuff at night. You know, it's not really much of a vacation. But it was great to see her. I was very happy to see her, and she won't be back until October 9th or 10th, something like that. So about 4 more weeks. And then she will finally be done with that training and be back home, which I'm super excited for that. But yeah, I went up there last Wednesday. Thursday didn't really do much, kind of relaxed. Friday we actually went to Washington, D.C. Spent the entire day in Washington, D.C. And that really wore me out. We went up there early in the morning and spent the whole day walking around D.C. And DC is just absolutely go crazy, people everywhere. It's just, man, I like it here in the country. It's quiet, minus these bugs. It's quiet and, you know, relaxed, and people wave to you when they drive by in their car, and it's quiet. But anyway, DC is go, it's chaos. And we actually tried to go to the Smithsonian Institute, but most of it was closed down for renovations or whatever, so we went across the park to the History of Natural Science or something like that. It's one of them history museums, and that was pretty cool. We spent a lot of time walking around in there, and then we just, you know, walked around outside a lot. Stopped in here and there kind of thing, just walking around DC. And after all of that exhausting walking for the entire day, we actually participated in the Electric Run 5K run that night, which is basically when the sun goes down, everyone's encouraged to bring as much glowing stuff as you can, and they set up a 5K course in this massive parking lot, and just different little themes throughout it, and it's pretty fun. My wife talked me into doing that. I probably never would have done it, but she wanted us to do it, so we did it, and it was actually a lot of fun, so I'm glad I did do it. Kind of really didn't, though. It's a 5K run, and it was a group of us, and I was like bringing the whole pack down because it was me and then like 4 people who are in the Army. You know, they're doing PT every morning, and I'm just like sitting in the computer just editing videos and being lazy. So they're already in shape, and I'm just like a bump on a log bringing the team down. But it was pretty cool. We ran the first quarter of it, and then I catched my breath for like the middle half, and then we ran the last quarter of it, something like that. But anyway, it was a blast. A lot of crazy costumes, and I posted some of those pictures on my personal Facebook page. But if you search hashtag Electric Run on either Instagram or Twitter, I think you can see a lot of the crazy pictures. I posted one of them on Instagram. So anyway, that was fun. That killed me on last Friday. I was just absolutely beat. And then on the Saturday after that, we decided that we weren't tired enough. We were going to go to King's Dominion, and it's a theme park up there. We went up there. Didn't ride any roller coasters. I'm a wuss. I can't stand roller coasters. The speed in the corners, that's absolutely no problem. But the dips, where I scream like a little girl, so didn't do any of those. But we did all the water park stuff, and that was a blast. I really enjoy water park rides. And what else did we do? We did like some dinosaur walk at night kind of thing, where it's 9 to 10 o'clock at night, and you know, all the lights are out in this particular area, and they give you a flashlight, and you walk around looking at these moving dinosaur things, and it was pretty neat. Sunday was supposed to be a lazy day, but it ended up not being one. We decided to do nothing, and that's not what we did. We went to the mall and walked around and did a lot of walking. I've got a lot of miles on my feet. But anyway, we went and saw a movie, and I don't watch television at all and don't keep up with the movies. Go to a movie maybe once a year. And someone told me to go see Guardians of the Galaxy. Never saw any previews to it, but we went and watched it, and it was absolutely hilarious. I laughed my ass off on that movie. I really enjoyed it. So it's performing really well according to the ratings, or according to the box office numbers. So if you haven't already gone and seen it, be sure to check it out. It's a very funny movie. Monday was my last day up there, so we went to the Water Country USA water park near Williamsburg. I think it's near Williamsburg. And same company that owns Busch Gardens. Apparently we passed on Busch Gardens because I'm not really a big, neither one of us are big roller coaster riders. So we went to Water Country USA, and the rides were pretty cool. I didn't really care for it in comparison to King's Dominion, because King's Dominion, everybody was having a blast. The lifeguards were, fun and cheerful. The associates at the park were fun and cheerful. Water Country USA, it was just like long lines. People were just, the like attitudes everywhere were just kind of and like nobody was having a good time apparently. And the co-workers there and the lifeguards, they're not allowed to make eye contact, and serious safety, which is good, but none of, just no conversations, and it was just kind of like, I don't know, it just kind of brought it down a little bit. But the lines were horrible, the rides were pretty cool, and it rained on us a couple times. Oh, speaking of lines and rain, apparently nobody wants to get wet at a water park from rain, which is very odd. We were, the lines were crazy long, and then it started to sprinkle a little bit, and then everybody huddled up into like these pavilions. It's a water park, and nobody wants to get wet by rain, so the lines at that point were pretty quick and easy. But as soon as it quit raining, lines filled back up, and it was just a lot of waiting in the sun, and you're not doing anything, and I don't know. We enjoyed King's Dominion a whole lot more. But in the end, we left because storms were rolling in, and they actually shut the park down, shut all the rides down for a little bit, because these dangerous storms were coming, and nothing happened at all. After they shut the rides down, no rain after that. All the lifeguards were told to go take shelter, and everybody needs to go take shelter, and I guess, of course it's safety precautions. There are a lot of people there, but absolutely nothing happened, and we were just kind of bummed at that point, so we left. And that's pretty much it. I drove back yesterday. It's a long drive. I hate driving. Nothing eventful in the ride. It was boring going up there, and it was boring coming back. Except in Atlanta. People in Atlanta, holy crap, they drive with a death wish. It is just absolutely insane. Cars diving in between cars, and nobody does the speed limit. And let me tell you this: I was going there, so I'm coming into Atlanta on Highway 20. And Highway 20 meets Highway 85. I think that's the route I took. But anyway, it's like the junction between the two highways is in downtown Atlanta, and you're coming around this corner, and there's small tunnels, and it's like a downhill chicane kind of thing of a racetrack, it seems like. And this cop had been following me for like 3 miles or so. And when a cop gets behind you, you're not doing anything wrong, but you just kind of, you get kind of aware of the surroundings, and you're like, okay, I'm going to drive cautiously, as if you're not already. But this guy's been following me for a while, and then it was like something out of like a space movie, like you got one spaceship flying, and then you got two that flank it on the sides, and then they just form a V, But anyway, we're driving, guy's behind me, I'm in the middle lane, and then one cop comes up to his other side, a car, and then the highway patrol or cop motorcycle guy comes on the other side. So I got 3 behind me now, and I'm thinking, oh crap, what did I do? So we're coming around this corner, and the guy in front of me slams on his brakes, so I swerve around him and almost cut somebody off in the process of that, and I swerve back into my lane after he's gone. And then about that time, the cop right behind me turns his blue lights on. I'm like, oh crap, I'm gonna get a ticket. It wasn't even my fault. So I start to slow down and get over to this other lane to kind of pull over, and then the other 2 cops put their lights on, and I'm like, holy crap, I'm just trying to get over. and I slow down about this time, like 30 miles an hour or so, trying to pull over, and then they all fly around me and stare at me like I'm some idiot, and then take off, and I'm like, holy cow, scared the crap out of me. And then at that time, of course, cars are flying by me, and I'm only doing like 30 because I'm thinking I'm being pulled over, so I gotta speed up and get back in, and it was chaos. Atlanta is just crazy people driving everywhere. If you live in Atlanta, slow down. I'm just kidding, you don't have to slow down, just be safe. Well, I've got a lot of stuff to catch up on, including emails. If you sent me an email, I will respond to it. It may just take me a little while longer due to the fact that I've got so many of them while I was gone that I have not responded to. Starting the next 2x4 project here, hopefully this afternoon, and I think that's it. So, catch you guys later.